Hello everyone, my name is Namdala Abubakar, a teacher of geography and history in Alice Sagao School. Today we are going to look at how to mark using our phones on Google Classroom. Now let me share my screen. As you see, the app we want to use is called Google Classroom, and it's a good app in marking, so we can use it. This is the app I'm talking about. Let me first switch the color. I use red. This is the app I'm talking about. It's called Google Classroom. So it's easy to get the Google Classroom. You just go to your Play Store. Let me look for Play Store. My Play Store. It is here. Then I tap on it. Then I go and sign in. Then I put there Google Classroom. Then it will come. Then I'll open it like that. So you download it. But already for me, I have downloaded the Google Classroom. Assuming already your school had created the Google Classroom and they invited you as a teacher to mark in those ones. Now these are the assignments I'm having. I'm going to use Form 2 assignments as an example for marking. So what I have to do is to tap on Senior 2. When I tap on Senior 2, then the first thing we are supposed to do is to go to classwork. That's where we have the assignment. People, that's where we see our fellow teachers and the learners we have in the class. That's where we get to know. And then for us, what we are going to focus on is classwork. Classwork, that's where we go and we find the assignments. Today, specifically, we are looking at how to mark. Now, when I tap on classwork, they are going to give me such an interface. So let me look for geography. Senior 2. Now this is geography. This is the assignment I'm going to mark, and this is the icon for assignments in Google Classroom. Materials, they have their icon. Even let me show you here, and I'll show you the difference. When you look at here where we have Zoom lesson, now you look at it, you are seeing that the icons are different. Even this icon, it's just the material, but for assignment, that's how it looks like. Now, we are going to look at specifically on how to mark. Now, when I go to geography, this is how we shall be able to see the learners have already submitted the work. So let me show you. Now, if at all I want to see the assignment I gave or my fellow teacher has given, I have to tap on instruction and I see which type of the question did the teacher give, so that you can be rhyming with the fellow teacher. So when I tap on assignment, I can be able to see that the teacher gave instructions. The teacher gave a video. The first one on the left hand side is a video. Then the teacher, when I tap on the assignment, that's the assignment the teacher gave to the learners to do. I think the teacher first told them, that's the question the teacher gave to the learners. Now, so when I come back, learners in the Google Classroom, they can be chatting. The video is here, which the teacher gave them to first look at the video, then they attempt the assignment. Now, if at all I want to go to see the work which has been done by the learners, I have to tap on classwork. That's where I tap. Now, I tap on classwork. Now, there are 3 sessions of learners in assignment. We have those learners who have assigned. The learners who have assigned, those are the learners who are on your Google Classroom, but they haven't submitted their work. So you assigned them with the work, but they haven't done it. Now we have other learners we call turned in. Those are the learners who have managed to submit their work. Then we have another group of learners, and these ones we call them graded. The graded learners, as you see them. The graded learners, these are the learners you have marked their work and you have returned it to them. And that's why they have graded turned in. Those are the learners who have just submitted their work. Assigned, those are the learners who are supposed to submit their work for marking. Now, assuming I'm going to mark this learner called Movezi, when I tap on Movezi, so as teachers in our different areas, different schools, we need to advocate and we tell these learners before sending their work to Google Classroom, they have to submit it as PDF. There are many apps which can scan their work into PDF. We have Cam Scanner, Adobe Scanner. People who are using iPhone, they can use iPhone Scanner. Some phones have scanners. So they have to turn their work from from their normal books by scanning it and they send it to PDF. As you see, Movezi, she has managed to scan her work into using Cam Scanner. There are different apps which learners can use to scan their work into PDF. So scanning is like you stapling your work in a digital way. Instead of using a stapling machine, now we use a scanner to scan your work into like this. Now, when I tap on Movezi's work, that's how her work she will look like. As you see, her work looks nice. She managed to scan her work into a PDF. Now, this is how you do. Let me share. Wait. Now, when you look at the top here, there is a pen. So when you are using your phone, and remember marking, you can only do it to annotate and you real mark. You can only do it when you have a phone, a smartphone, especially Android phones. They are easier to mark. They are easier to be used for marking. Now, when you look at here, that's where we find the pen. So for me, what I'm going to do, let me pick my pen. When I tap on the pen, it's going to give me this icon. So I can drag it and I get it. I can change the color. This is the pen we are going to be using. This is the pen we are going to be using. That's the pen we are going to be using. So that pen, you can use it for many things. You can mark it. You can use it for marking. And now let me show you how we can use it. Now, where you see I'm tapping here down, it is showing that I can change the size of the pen, the size. For example, when I write there, you see that one is small. When I pick another one, that one is kind of larger. Then when I go to another level, I think the more I tap on the size of the pen, even the size of the writing is bigger. So it's you to decide on which size are you using. But for me, I usually use level 3. It is easier for me to mark using level 3. Now, how do we remove these things I have written? There are many ways we can remove them. I can use a rubber eraser is there, or I can turn using the upper part here. I can just return back using that thing. So I can use a rubber, like for example, let me show you. When I get a rubber here, already you are seeing already I'm in the line of the rubber. I tap on that one, it goes away, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Then I go back to my pen. So even we have markers, as you see here. Then we have also highlighters. We have them there, like for example, I can highlight the work, the marker, I can be writing in the work. Even the marker, you can change the size, the marker. So even the marker, I think you can use it for marking. The one I'm seeing, yeah, you can use it for marking. So it's you to decide which one do you use. You can use for marking. Now, let me pick my rubber and remove everything I put there. Now, then I pick again my pen. Now, when I want to mark, you have to use your 2 fingers. You use your 2 fingers. You log in, you zoom in, like the way you can use your 2 fingers to zoom the picture. Now, When I zoom in, I can read the work Mubeza has done. Then I know they asked her about percentage change and the work. This, okay, the size I'm using is wrong. Okay, let me pick my size I want to use. I'm using level 3. Yeah. Now, I look at her work and I say, no, this number is not okay. Then I look at timber. She can talk about firewood. Then I give her, I zoom in. The more you zoom in, you get a chance to write very well. Then I write there in her work. Then I say the following. Then I mark. Then again, I look at this point. Large market, she's using large. But let me give her half for that. Then I tap here. If at all I want to go to the next page, when I want to go to the next page, I have to tap on this icon to go to the next page. That's why it is important for these learners to scan their work. When they scan, first of all, the PDF is lighter in the Google Classroom and it is easy to mark. Now, let me continue. Here, she has got like 3. Let me give her 3 here. Then I go to the next page. Then I look at long winter, which discourages establishing home never existence. Okay. Presence of. Then when I zoom in, the mark, the tick is nice. Large past. Then see, yes, government has provided. Then I look at the area has so that can support. Then it didn't complete. And let me see. Accident of many variable species. Yeah, like for example, like that. That's how you can be marking the learner. Then you go to the next script like that, and you mark her. I can say they told her to draw line graph. Then I say, let me look here. What did she draw? Then I say, yeah, the graph. Yeah, she did it very well. Then I look at, did she give us the scale? Yeah, this one was right, but this one is wrong. Then I say she has got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I say, let me give her 6. Then I write in the work like that. So after that, the next step is to come and save the paper. How do we save the paper? Here, when you look at the top corner, we have 3 dots. Top right-hand corner. That's where we save. So when I tap there, I tap on the 3 dots, they are going to tell me save. So I tap on Mubezi's work and I give it time, it's going to be saved. Yeah, now it's already saved as you see it. So you can tap on it and you see how you have marked her work. I see you look at how you have marked her work very well. Then again, if at all you have her WhatsApp number, you can even just tap again where you see the 3 lines. When I tap there, okay, this one already saved. Okay, now the paper is already saved, so I can go back. Already you see even the paper you have marked, they have put there edited. Then I can comment on her work and then I say good work. Good work. After that, I send. They will be showing her. Namdala Bakal has sent you that. Even her, we can have a private. That's why you see here, it's called a private comment. It means that it's between you and learners cannot see the private, but other teachers who are on the platform, for them, they can access the private conversation between you and the student. Now I can put here her grades down here. As you see here, that's where we put the grades. Now I can put there the grades and I say she has got 14 or 15. Then I have to tap on return. I have to tap on return so that she can be able to see what we have. What she can be notified. They will send her message that Namdala Abubakar has returned your paper. Yeah, has graded you. Then after that, I tap on return. They will ask me, Mubezi will be notified and can check any grade or comment you have left. Then I tap on return. When I tap on return, automatically. So now, if at all I want to go to mark another student, I don't need to come out. I just tap here. When I tap there, they will be taken to another student. So this Google Classroom right now, it is modified based on the other one we used to do. So thanks to these Google people, every time they are modifying their Google Classroom. So when I tap there, they take me to another learner. I tap there to go to another learner, like that, like that, like that. So for us, what we have to do in our different schools, we have to, and this one manage to send pictures. Pictures are not easy to mark. Yeah. So for me, I advise you to tell your learners before sending their work, they first convert it to PDF by using different apps. Thank you. May God bless you. I think we can stop here. Thank you. For any question, yeah, you can contact me for more help.